You're losing respect, and you don't even know it. Right now, someone is pulling away from you. Someone is thinking less of you. And it's not because of what you did yesterday. It's because of who you are every single day. The scary part? You think everything is fine. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which attitudes are quietly destroying your reputation. And more importantly, how to fix them before it's too late. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Losing respect isn't dramatic. There's no big explosion, no huge fight. It happens slowly, like water wearing away stone. It's the small attitudes, the daily behaviors, the way you react when nobody's watching. And before you know it, people stop calling. They stop asking for your opinion. They stop trusting you with important things. Today, I'm going to show you the 10 attitudes that make people lose respect for you. Some of these will sting, but if you can handle the truth, you can change your life. Attitude number 1, acting like you know everything. Picture this. You're in a meeting. Someone shares an idea, and before they finish talking, you jump in with actually, what you should do is. Sound familiar? Here's what happens in that moment. Everyone in the room just lost a little respect for you. When you always have the answer, people stop asking questions. When you interrupt others, they stop sharing ideas. When you dismiss thoughts that aren't yours, they start dismissing you. Confidence is attractive. Arrogance is poison. The difference? Confidence says, I might be wrong, but here's what I think. Arrogance says, I'm right, and you're wasting my time. Try this today. Ask someone, what do you think? And then actually listen to their answer. Don't plan your response. Just listen. Watch how differently they look at you. Attitude number 2, never owning your mistakes. Nothing destroys respect faster than watching a grown person act like a child. And that's exactly what you do when you can't say, I was wrong. Blaming your team, making excuses, shifting blame to your boss, your parents, the weather. Every time you do this, people see you as weak, immature, untrustworthy. But here's what happens when you own your mistakes. People respect you more, not less. When you say, I messed up, that's on me. Here's how I'll fix it, something magical happens. People start trusting you with bigger things because they know you won't throw them under the bus when things go wrong. The people who never admit mistakes, they never get promoted. They never get the good opportunities because nobody trusts someone who can't handle reality. Attitude number 3, constant complaining. We all know this person. Maybe it's you. The weather's too hot. The traffic's too bad. Your boss is stupid. Your coworkers are lazy. Nothing ever goes right. Here's what you don't realize. People are avoiding you. When someone sees your name on their phone, they hesitate before answering. When they see you walking over, they suddenly remember they have somewhere to be. Why? Because you're an energy vampire. You suck the life out of every room you enter. Nobody wants to be around someone who makes everything worse. And complaining makes everything worse. Yes, life is hard. Yes, things go wrong. But your attitude about it, that's what people judge you on. For 1 week, try this. Every time you want to complain, find something good to say instead. Watch how people start enjoying your company again. Attitude number 4, being fake or two-faced. You smile to their face. Then you tear them apart behind their back. You think nobody notices, but they do. People can feel fake energy from a mile away. They might not say anything, but they're watching. They're taking notes. And when your words don't match your actions, when you're sweet in person but nasty in private, your credibility dies. Here's the thing about being two-faced. Eventually, both faces get seen by the same people. And when that happens, you lose everything. Trust, respect, relationships, gone. The fix is simple but not easy. Say the same things about people whether they're in the room or not. If you can't say it to their face, don't say it at all. Attitude number 5, seeking validation nonstop. Does this look good on me? Did you see how many likes I got? I'm probably the worst at this, right? Stop. Just stop. When you're constantly fishing for compliments, you're not getting validation. You're getting pity. And pity is not respect. Real confidence is quiet. It doesn't need constant approval. It doesn't brag disguised as humble talk. It doesn't obsess over likes and comments. When you chase approval, you push respect away. Because confident people don't chase. They attract. If you need other people to tell you you're good, you don't believe you're good. And if you don't believe it, why should they? Attitude number 6, looking down on others. You see someone working a fast food restaurant, and you think, I'm better than that. You meet someone who didn't go to college, and you assume they're not smart. You judge people by their clothes, their car, their address. Here's what that says about you. You're insecure. You're shallow, and you're revealing more about your character than theirs. The most respected people in the world have something in common. They treat everyone with dignity. The CEO and the janitor get the same respect. Why? Because they understand something you don't. A person's worth isn't measured by their job title or bank account. When you look down on others, you're not elevating yourself. You're showing everyone exactly who you are. And it's ugly. Attitude number 7, breaking promises. I'll call you back. You don't. I'll be there at 7. You show up at 7:30. I'll get that done today. It's still sitting on your desk a week later. Every broken promise is a withdrawal from your respect account, and you're going bankrupt. It doesn't matter how small the promise is. When your word becomes meaningless, your reputation crumbles. People stop depending on you. They stop including you. They stop trusting you with anything important. Because if you can't handle the small commitments, how can they trust you with the big ones? Either keep your promises or don't make them. Your reputation depends on it. Attitude number 8, being easily offended. Every disagreement is a personal attack. Every joke is offensive. Every criticism sends you into defense mode. You're exhausting to be around. People respect those who can have hard conversations without falling apart. They respect people who can take feedback without turning it into drama. But you make everything about you. Every discussion becomes a therapy session about your hurt feelings. Here's what happens. People stop being honest with you. They start walking on eggshells. They say yes to your face and no behind your back. Because dealing with your emotions is more work than the conversation is worth. Strong people can handle disagreement. Weak people turn disagreement into disaster. Which one are you? Attitude number 9, never growing or changing. Same complaints. Same excuses, same problems, different year. You're stuck in version 1.0 of yourself while everyone else is upgrading. When someone gives you feedback, you get defensive. When life gives you lessons, you ignore them. When opportunities come to grow, you choose comfort instead. Here's what happens. People stop taking you seriously. They stop investing in you. They stop believing you can change because you've shown them over and over that you won't. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is hard. But staying the same while expecting different results? That's insanity. Attitude number 10, treating people based on what they can do for you. You're nice to your boss, but rude to the waitress. You answer calls from successful friends, but ignore calls from struggling ones. You're interested in people who can help you and invisible to people who can't. This attitude shows everyone exactly who you are. Someone who values people based on their usefulness. And nobody respects a user. The most respected people treat everyone well. Not because they have to, but because that's who they are. They're kind to the person who can't do anything for them. They're respectful to people who will never be able to help them. That's character, and character earns respect. Look, I know this was heavy. Some of these attitudes probably hit close to home. Maybe you saw yourself in more than one example. That's okay. We all have work to do. Here's the good news. Respect isn't earned by being perfect. It's earned by being real, by being consistent, by being willing to grow. So ask yourself, which of these attitudes do you need to change? Don't try to fix all 10 at once. Pick one. Start there. Because the people worth having in your life, they'll notice the change, and they'll respect you for making it. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button, and let me know in the comments. Which attitude hit you the hardest? What are you going to change first? Remember, you can't control how people see you, but you can control who you choose to be. Choose wisely.